Hello and welcome along. Today on Lossberg, we are going to be finishing off field 31. So we're going to cultivate it and seed it. We're going to seed it probably with some sort of grains. I'm thinking either canola or soybeans. But first we need to cultivate it. So we'll get our cultivator going here with our T7. Get it started up and away we go. What I want to do, actually, before we go much further, is get our old friend GPS out. Move it over. Oh, stick it on auto. Yep. Move it over. There we go. So we'll start with that, and that will get us going properly. And create a nice even cultivation of our field. There's no point in not doing it properly, really. And we'll get lined up again. So I'm having a good week as far as streams and videos and everything goes. Thanks everybody who's watching my stuff. It's really, really nice to have people, you know, sort of say they're enjoying my stuff. So that's brilliant. I'm really happy. I'm really pleased with that. It is, yeah, I think it's partly due to this map. Looking at my numbers. Lossberg seems to be a bit more popular than Old Streams is at the moment. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. It's very nice. I'm loving this map. I really am. It has so many little details and so many bits that are just nice little touches. It's a great map, and yeah, I hope to play it for a long while. I think we'll probably do lots of streams on it, and I think we'll do quite a long series on it. It's a map that seems to deserve a long series. I mean, I think it's going to take us a while to get some more fields. Which is part of the reason why I'm planting this with a crop rather than with grass. It's because a grass field, buying a new grass field is going to be a little bit easier for us to do than buying a new agricultural field or a new cropped field. So that's why I'm doing this. We don't do much. We haven't done much in cab stuff recently. We'll do a bit of that for a while. But it's really great map, and I keep finding little bits that I really like about it. So it's one of those maps that comes along and just blows you out of the water. And I'm pleased for the live streams on it, because the live streams have allowed us to get all the animals and get all that set up, which is part of the reason why we only have 21,000. But we should be able to sell some pigs and things soon and get those numbers up, and hopefully get some crop going as well. We're probably gonna do. Well, hopefully we'll get on the sugar beet in the not too distant future. We do need to get it fertilised one more time. Same goes for our field of wheat. And of course this will need fertilising as well once we've done it. I've not upped the timer at the moment. Ooh. There we go. Because I don't want this field getting too far behind the other two. I mean, it's going to be behind them anyway. But if I if I keep the timer at real time rather than 5 times, those won't be ripe before this is even sowed or completely sown. So with any luck, we'll be able to do that. I'm also going across the grain a bit with this. This is not the greatest idea. This would be so bumpy in real life doing this. But I think this field is better going lengthways like this than crossways how it's been ploughed. Yeah. So we're gonna cultivate it and seed it in this direction, and that should be quite good. That should work quite well. There we are. Pop back out of the cab quickly. Turn those off. There we go. Now we've got the general gist of it, we don't need to have all of the GPS controls up. And we can just get on with the job. So yeah, so this is... I'm just thinking what I'm going to put in here. I don't know whether to put... whether to put... canola slash OSR, or whether to put well, barley we could do, or we could do soybeans. I think we might have a look at the prices. We haven't done any sunflowers on this map yet, but I would need to buy a new header for that, so I'm trying to avoid doing that at the moment. That's staying straight. That's staying straight. Yeah, that's staying straight. Yeah, it's a tough one. I think we want to do something like that that doesn't leave any straw. It's just exactly what. To be perfectly honest, I think we might go with the OSR, the canola. It's I think it's more appropriate for the map, to be honest. I'm not sure whether soybeans get grown very much in Germany. So yeah. So I think we'll do. I think we will do rape on here, oilseed rape on here, and go that way. That certainly gets that certainly gets done in Europe and in Germany. So yeah, I think would be a good crop to do. There we go. Back in cab for a bit. So we'll do that here. We'll get the We'll get the planter next, or the seeder next, and get this field done. And that will bring in a nice bit of money, because OSR has a good price in game. Not a huge yield, but you know, we can work on that. We have the ability to up the yield, especially as this has been ploughed. It will that will increase the yields, and if we get all the fertilization correct, that will increase it too. So we'll do that. We'll have a go with that. And hey, look, we will get a nice amount of money, because the thing is, we do need one thing. We need on this map is to get a bit of money coming in. We've not really sold anything yet, and as a result, our while we have 21,000, that's not a lot for what we want to do. We need probably about 100,000 to get another field, and we really want to buy 2. Because we want to get a new grass field, and we want to get a new arable field. So, did I pick that? No, I need to pick that up. So needing to do both of those, we need to get a good amount of money in, and it costs us. I think our daily upkeep costs are about 5,000–6,000. So it depends on, it does kind of depend on what we're using. But we do tend to use our forestry stuff every day. Just not as much as some other equipment. We'd never get away with hiring this tractor. This tractor we use way too much. But most of the forestry stuff we use occasionally, so we should be alright with that. And the forestry course will bring in money. This week's forestry, so not next episode, but the episode after, that we should fill our wood chip skip up, and that will bring in a nice amount of money. That many wood chips, that'll bring in a very nice amount of money in. Whether it's enough to, or it'll certainly be enough to probably, it'll be enough to probably pay for all of the vehicle upkeep and everything for the day, and whatever else we sell, we will make us profit, which will be fantastic for us getting a field. Of course, we can also, while we're waiting for all this to grow, we can also do a mission or two. So we may end up doing that next episode. If we get all this stuff planted and everything, may end up doing a mission. Although, the one job we really have to do next episode is we really got to get to work on our silage. I need to get a silage shield. Again, I think best route for a silage shield is probably for us to rent. It's not something that will be used very often, and then most of the time just sit in storage until we need it, and it just means that we're not getting a big outlay for a silage shield we're only going to use occasionally. There we go. And because we're only going to use it occasionally, that just makes sense, really. Oh, this is where I think this field is going to have issues. There we go. Kind of saw that pop up then and go. I wonder if that's the actual song, or whether it's just a sort of a song with the same title as the famous one with that title. I realise I can't sing it because that would get me a copyright strike, but anybody who's a child of the 80s and 90s should know the song I'm talking about, I think. For those who aren't, who haven't been in my streams, I did give a bit of a strange promise. If I was to hit 500 subscribers by Christmas, so I'm recording this on the 6th of December. It will go out tomorrow on the 7th. You guys will be able to view this from. If I hit 500 by Christmas, so 19 days time when I'm recording this, I will sing Christmas carols on my live stream. Yeah. Why anybody wants me to sing, I don't know. But then, as I said there, if I hit 500, I will be a very happy person anyway. I mean, that'd be a fantastic Christmas present. And, so yeah, it's, I'll be doing it with a big smile on my face anyway. That would be amazing. Okay, up with this and head back to the yard, and I will see you back here in a moment with the seeder. Okay, we're back. We've got the Fent and our Great Plains Cedar. So we've got canola set up in it. So we will drop it down, turn it on, turn on our GPS, which is going in the wrong direction. So new. Is that on the edge of the field? Yes, it is. And away we go. So we'll hide that up. And like that. There we go. Not the easiest of things to see where we've seeded, but not too bad. That's quite fast doing this as well. So we are, yeah, so we've got canola going in here. And that will bring us in a nice bit. I don't think we've got much, if any, of that in storage. So it's a good crop to have, and we should get a nice big yield off the field, because especially if we do it right, if we catch it at the right growth stages and everything. So we will keep a close eye on it. There we go. This next one we want to start a little bit further out. Get the lengths right. There we are. So it's yeah, it's this is a good little field for arable stuff. It's got that one kink in the headland up here that could cause a bit of problem, but otherwise, you know, it's a really quite flat field. It's which is why I decided that it's something I want to rather than seeding it with grass again. It was something I wanted to get a crop into because, as I said, we are short on fields at the moment, and having another arable field is really useful to us. But we do need to sort out getting another grass field. So we'll get some money in and get that sorted. Is that going to leave a... No, good. I was worried then that we were going to leave a gap, but thankfully we haven't. And it's all good. There we are. So I have to get through this fairly quickly. Doing so will be very useful to us. So, and I don't want to spend too long doing one thing. You know, I don't want to bore you guys. So that's fine. We get this all done and get it seeded, get it in, and then yeah, next episode we will do something a bit different. We will pretty much do yard work, I think, next episode. Specifically, I think we will work with the silage. Try and figure out how that works, because I haven't done any silage in the silage clamp yet. And see if we can turn our chaff into silage. And with any luck that will work, but we'll see. I think it's going to be one of those episodes where we're sort of finding out how to do things, which I think is useful for you guys as much as it is for me. You know, if I'm learning and exploring and trying to figure things out, then sometimes it can act as a sort of a tutorial. Not a particularly brilliant tutorial, but a tutorial nonetheless. There we go. And yeah, I'm always intrigued and always looking for feedback as well. So, you know, if you guys have any comments for me for the kind of things you'd like to see me do in these, please feel free to drop them in. That is always helpful and always useful. Turn around. we go. Yeah, this isn't quite as wide as our cultivator, which worries me slightly because it means it's going to take us longer to do this than it did with our cultivator. I tried to keep the episodes to around about the 30 to 35 minute mark. I know recently we've had a few that have shot well over that. There we are. But yeah. Any longer than that and I think it gets too much. And yeah, I know I have a 3.5 hour live stream last night. A lot of fun, but a little bit tiring. Especially when you've got a cold, which is why I might sound a little bit nasally. I'm all bunged up a little bit. But we're soldiering on. And, you know, keeping going for you guys so that I can get some decent content out for you guys. I do like this fence. This fence is nice. I actually got rid of my fence on old streams. I replaced it with a Massey because we've got the fence on here. And I don't really want to be duplicating tractors across maps especially when there are so many tractors to be choosing from. That seemed pointless. So there we go. How are we doing? We are about halfway through the field, I think. Making good progress. I mean, this is doing this at like 14 kph, so it's not a slow job. This. It's not an overly fast one because we've not got an overly wide seeder, and that maybe an eventual upgrade we get is to get a larger seeder on this map. But for now, we are we're getting on all right with this Great Plains. It's a good little starter seeder, this. Right, there we are. And we'll turn. I think on old streams we've got a mod. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the company. Oh, it's that's it. It's a Vatestad. We've got a Vatestad mod, the 3 meter version of that, which is a nice seeder as well. Which is why I didn't pick that when I set this map up. And while we've not got massive fields, you know, there's no point in having a massive seeder. This is kind of the right size for this map. Very much the right size for this map, I think. It's a good looking little seeder too. I'd say in 17 I'm really impressed by all the starting equipment. The case and the case 1455, the New Holland 8340, this Great Plains seeder, the combine, the little case combine. Oh wow, it's just fantastic. It's a nice variety. I'm well over halfway through now. Okay. Turn around. So, yeah, with this, the next thing is silage. I'm trying to think of the jobs that we have to go and do before these 3 fields will be ready to harvest. Before these 3 fields are ready to harvest, they should be... there isn't much. I mean, other than fertilising these fields, we need to finish off feeding the cows. We need to do their silage. I think we'll probably do some missions then. Because if we can do some missions, we can raise some cash. We can raise some cash and get a grass field. Get the grass field we want to get. Because I think that's only 50,000. So a couple of big missions will do that. You know, if we did like field 20 and field 21 on the harvest, that would we'd absolutely raise the money quite quickly, I think. Oh, what's that field up there? Field 16 and field 1. If we did field 16 or field 1 in a harvest, wow, that would be huge. That would absolutely be a live stream thing, I think. We do that in a live stream, would bring a load of money in, buy another field, and have some good chat. I do make an appeal to everybody really on that and on here. You know, if you do get shown an ad, please watch it. It helps me to keep this going, and helps me to you know, pay the bills and everything. So. That would be lovely, thank you. And there is, if you wanted to donate, there is a donate button on my channel homepage, and there's a link in the description as well. Actually, not saying that you have to or anything. You know, as I put these out there, knowing that you guys may have an ad blocker or may not want to do that, so that's fine too. That's absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. But you know, if you want to, the options are there, and that's all I'll say on it. Yeah, we are. Where are we up to? We're not far from the end now. Maybe a little bit longer than 35 minutes this episode, I think. It'll be a decent length. Just got the headlands to do after this, and those won't take us very long because we've not left very wide headlands. Yeah, not huge, and we're on the shorter part of the field now as well, so that is all good. So we're turning a lot more often too. Okay, this should yield a nice big crop. It's not a small field. Well, it's not a huge field either, but it's a decent size, which is part of the reason why I didn't want to put grass in it as well. This flat, this size, it made sense to me to have some crop in it, especially as we actually have enough grass to last us a while. We have a big pile of it down by the sheep, which I'd forgotten about completely, and as a result, yeah, didn't need to do some of the grass work that we did at the end of the live stream, as I mentioned yesterday. Right, we'll go do the headland up here next. Yeah, go up to that. I think we'll get this in 2 passes. But it's, yeah, it'll be 2 passes for this end. It won't be for the other. There we go. Oh, let's line it up properly. Well, we might get away with this. We'll stick to the side here and just see if we can. Don't really want to. Yeah, we've not quite done it in 2 passes. A little bit of clearing up to do, but not much. There we go. Round. And try and avoid the dip. There we go. Right, we'll just go and get the other headland done. Right, let's get this done. That's down. So, and seeding. Yep, and seeding. So this, we have got this about right for just doing 2 passes of this headland. Although this corner here may be a little bit further out than, yeah, that's going to take 3 passes to finish off. But the rest will only take 2. And in fact, this bit here will only take 1. Now, we had a similar problem with this corner with when we were cultivating, in that to get right in there it takes a couple, but that's alright. It's only a small piece of reversing. The rest of this, I can see why course play on 15 used to miss corner bits. I think it must have worked based on the position of the tractor, not where the seeder would go. Okay, and there. So we'll just go and clear this corner up, and then that will be it. Yeah, there we are. Right, well, there we go. That is our field cultivated and seeded. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And if you're new to Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel for all the latest videos. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.